audio. I'm definitely tanking my analytics because of this, but I want to make sure that nothing's crackling while I game and also on stream. Because for some reason it likes doing both of those things. I might. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Something's gotta be downloading in the background or something. What's up, insane bro and Jesse? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to test some stuff out. I'm going to probably be cutting out and then jumping back in. I also can't tell based on OBS. I can't tell if I'm lagging on Twitch end, YouTube end, or both. Figure this out. I know how to figure this out. I can like and sub if you want. It's more or less up to you if you want to like or sub. I'm here to provide content, and if you think you like it and you want to subscribe, feel free. But I'm not going to be like, please, 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 you know. So like, if you enjoy the content, feel free. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to expect it from you. But I do appreciate it. Bye. All right. See you. Tab. Let me just see if it's. Yeah. This is frozen. Got it. So then why is it? Is it trying to download all these? I got like 30. Did you enjoy your free from message redacted? How much freedom are we really talking? Are we talking about living in the US? That kind of freedom? Or are we talking like my platform? I have the freedom to put whatever I want out? Multiple different options. You gotta pick one. Okay, wait. That worked. We're actually good now. At least what it looks like on my end. Clean off this little side area. Because it's got like my freaking eyebrow cream shit. It's got my allergy shit. Got 2 controllers here for some reason. Off just a tiny bit. My B-day is in 4 hours. Can you give me a shout out? Yo, shout out Sam. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your birthday in 4 hours. Oh, wait, so then you're central. Yeah. Happy birthday. What's up, Cat? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to see if the audio works or not. And by doing so, I wanted to just kind of like do a just chatting bit, make sure everything's good. And then if I load up a game, all of my downloads are gone. Oh, shit. Everything in my downloads is gone when I clean my PC. Oh, well, good thing there's a download history on Opera GX, right? You have a good mic? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's what's it? Shure XM7B, and I have in a Focusrite Scarlett Solo Gen 4. No, it's fine because hear me out. I know now because of the download history what I have downloaded in the past, and now I know what I need to re-download. But everything that should be downloaded should already be in a copy of another folder anyways. So I'm not really missing anything. Yeah, based on what I'm looking at, the only things that were in that folder that I'll need to re-download is ground control for Stream Elements, some like PNGs I could get back, and then some music making stuff that I gotta re-download. Other than that, we're fine. Do you take your freedoms for granted? Probably. I'll be real. It's not like every day I walk around thinking about my freedoms, but like honestly, I do have appreciation for the problems I have because of them being the only real problems, and I could be facing a lot worse stuff. So like I don't go out my way to say that I appreciate my freedoms or if I take them for granted, but it's definitely more on the taking for granted side. Because there's people around the world that are actually struggling and could deserve the freedom that I have more than me. But I'm getting a MetaQuest 2 on Saturday, I think. Ooh. I remember when I first got my well, it was called Oculus at the time, but when I got my Oculus 2, bro, that shit was fun as shit. Hey, bro. Hey, Cat. Cat, actually, before stream, I probably should have waited for like to do it on stream, but I opened up some Pokemon cards because I found them at CVS. Message got deleted. 409 or to 388. Is that how many people you asked versus like 5? Did you ban them? I didn't ban them. Must have been Automod. Let's see. Or to 388. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I'm seeing his messages still. But for some reason, all of his messages are getting deleted. I don't know. I don't know, he's being weird, so just... There we go. Now he's banned. But, so these are the pulls that I got. I got another Genesect EX. I got Meloetta. Hold on, let me put the best ones for last. I didn't get anything crazy. I got a Pokeball Volcarona. I got Pokeball Woobat. Then I got a really poorly centered Jellicent Full Art. Does messages restricted? Yeah, I just deleted his chats and then banned him. Like he was trying to go into like detail of my specs because he put male, red hair, and glasses. Which really, funny enough, the beard is the only thing that's red. Like I have brown hair that looks blonde in the sun, and then I have a red beard. You got my dream card? What, the Jellicent? I like Jellicent as a Pokemon. I wish it was better, though. Jellicent's not that good of a Pokemon, and I've been learning that through my playthrough. Like, oh, shit. I got the little freaking on. I got a little queso, and the kitty just fell, but a little, like, monitor sitter figure thing, and kitty just fell. Since it's a black cat in a mess of black cords and a black protective or surge protector, and this little shit went MIA. Oh, there we go. I know, that's just crazy. I don't know how to spell it. Yeah, it. Oh wait, the first one, Jellicent. This one. Oh wait, the first. Wait, the first one was Genesect. Are you a Pokemon guy? I'm a little bit. I'm saying a little bit so that way it doesn't come off that I'm a giant nerd, but like, yeah, I'm a Pokemon guy. Easily. Mini queso? Now I'm confused. I gotta let stream delay catch up. Like I'm trying to keep up. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, it was a little weird. I don't know where to put him now because like he's just gonna fall again. Sit on the Scarlet. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Genesect. 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 If I said that any faster, I will stuttered it, and then I wouldn't even have an idea of what I said. Honestly, I've never used Genesect as a Pokemon. Is that just me? And I've played a shit ton of Pokemon Black and White. Favorite generation of all time. Never used a Genesect. Never used a Keldeo. Never used Meloetta. Never used Zekrom because I've always played Pokemon Black, so I always got Reshiram. Never used a Kyurem. What else was there? Oh, Victini. Yeah. I think the only like mythical or legendary from Generation 5 that I've ever used is Reshiram. I forgot his name for a second. The one that I used, I forgot the name of. It's crazy. For like short bit. I like Pikachu too. Pikachu's cool. You can't go wrong with Pikachu. My thing is, I just don't. Do I have a favorite electric type? I'm not trying to redo the entire table, but I had a thing that I did on a previous stream showing what's it called? All of my Pokemon favorites. Bro, I have a Journey Together stamped and Reshiram sealed promo goes for $28 for just the card. Damn, that's insane. Oh, wait, I gotta put up the fishing thing for Twitch chat. Like Sprite plus tea. This is my first time having it. It's not bad. Like, I'm usually not a tea drinker, but I think it's pretty good. But would I get it over a regular Sprite? Probably not, but I at least like saying that I tried it. Not another. Why did he do it? He's trying to. There's people on the internet, right? That just like trying to strike fear in others. And one way they do it is by weirding them out by describing what they see. And since he's not saying anything that's not already known, and it's also a completely separate like channel that he made just to say he's wearing a black hat. Like, you're not doing anything for yourself. And all you're just going to do is just get muted because you're just creating accounts and being. But it's like carbonated tea. Essentially, it's like carbonated lemon lime tea. Lipton Fusions are good. I've never had those. I need to try that. That doesn't sound bad. But yeah, I usually just don't like tea. I like lemonades. And I like Sprite. So like I feel like a lemon tea that tastes like Sprite. Yeah, easy. Easy pickup. And also it makes sense for the company. Bro, I think that was the other guy, to be honest. Yeah, it's the same guy just making accounts over and over again, which is making it like all he's doing is just annoying me because now I have to have YouTube chat up like as a separate thing so I have access to ban them. Because I don't have it on my multi-chat window on OBS. I have to have it on an actual like browser screen, ban them that way, and then do all that stuff. Do you play Roblox? How do I have Roblox. I have played Roblox before. I am not an active user on it in any way, shape, or form, though. And I'm also not one of the people that Chris Hansen are trying to find on Roblox. So. Probably should have led with that one. But I have played Roblox. I don't actively play Roblox. Want to play with me? I'm currently not planning on playing Roblox this stream, I'll be honest. Another time, if I do a Roblox stream at some point and have community members, absolutely you can join in. But as of right now, this was an impromptu stream, but I'm also trying to work on getting my audio to not be crackling. Because My audio has been crackling a lot as I stream games. And there's something that is causing it. I'm still trying to figure it out. Slight chance I fixed it, though. So, at least on my end, I haven't heard any crackling. Not crackling right now. Okay. If it's not crackling right now, that's good, right? Yep. Claps for no crackling audio. That's fantastic. Now, we're going to load up a game. And we're going to see if the audio crackles that time. Like when I load it. And one game, I know it crackles for. I gotta stop going to my downloads. It's gonna make me depressed. Not actually. One game that I know crackles my mic whenever I try playing it on stream. Funny enough, is Balatro, but I don't want to load that up right now. But where is it at? I don't know where it's at. It was Peak though, right? Peak was the one that made my shit crackle. Hey, Amy, but are you busy? I'm just asking. You don't have to. Yeah, I'm currently trying to work on doing this. Once I do get around to maybe doing a Roblox stream, if that's something that people want, then I'll add whoever joins in. But are you on Twitch too? Yeah, I multi-stream between Twitch and YouTube. So like if you see me looking over here, most of the time it's probably because of Twitch chat. But if I look over here because I'm waiting for more of the freaking redacted user message guys to pop in, YouTube chat is kind of over here, so it's like I'm hopping back and forth. But yeah, I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube. It's just YouTube I stream mainly on the shorts because the wide canvas setup doesn't necessarily work all the time for some reason on YouTube for me. But shorts works every single time. Can I have mod? I don't know you well enough to give you mod like that. There would be some requirements for you to get to that point. I can time that out for you. I mean, as of right now, I can do it, and they also haven't come around that much since then. So I'm good for now. But where's there it is, Peak. Oh my god. That took way too long. Okay, we're going to see if this shit is going to crackle or not. It did load up, right? Okay, yeah, it's loading. I was about to say, like, where's Peak? Also, I still have the Balatro cam up on Twitch side, but it's fine. PAX is over, back to work. I didn't even know they're at PAX. Okay. Audio test time. Kat, if you're still here and you're able to let me know. Yeah, it's already crackling slightly. Mother fuck. Yeah, it's a slight bit. I feel like it's not as bad as it was before. But still not ideal. What the fuck am I doing? It's already crackling. That's not good. Like audible cracks too. Fuck. Only thing I could think of is switching the inputs of the USB. And hope it's a USB problem and not a RAM problem. Like, Han. No. CPU usage makes sense. Memory makes sense. What if I close this? Sorry for asking. You only gotta apologize. You have no reason to apologize for anything. I just got a notification that I went live. Oh wait, maybe because I closed out Discord through Task Manager? Bro, if Eldest Bro was here, he would tell you exactly how to fix it. He's an audio guru. Alright. How do I get in contact with said individual? Because if he could fix my shit. Good. Also, I gotta go back to full game. Alright. And I'm hoping this is better. Is audio fixed now? On your watch, is it connected to your phone? Yeah, it's just regular, so like workout notifications and all that. But yeah, it's connected to my phone. So any notifications that pop up. No crackling here. Okay, yeah, it's only when I'm in game or in Discord. And it's only on my end if I'm streaming and someone's in Discord, they don't hear it unless it's here. Yes, it's fixed. Yeah. Trying to think of what it is that I could do to fix it. Because I've already tried. Did my mouse die? My mouse died. You're lying. Plug it in. My idea. What it could be is either the Focusrite is not getting enough power, and that might fix it if I just change the cable. Now, let me try some. There's an update for it. Hold on, I might go mute for a second. Wonder if this will fix it. Okay. I just updated the drivers. Oh. Fuck. Wait, no, it's working now. Okay. What is happening? Okay. I don't know why it keeps on resetting my mic in OBS whenever I try testing it. Is there any difference? I can't tell if there's a difference or because all I have to look at are basically graphs. And the graphs don't help me with much. So I'm hoping this is probably enough. Question mark? My dog, you with me too? Well, let's go. Go to Trolley's Discord and search up the Eldest Bro and use. Okay. I'll do that. Did I tell you I'm going to a card show next weekend? Yeah, and I am jealous because I wish I could go to a card show. There's little ends on the bottom of my microphone that are adjustable for different audio things. Wonder if I change one of those. I don't remember how I did the first time. Someone is copying me? How? Who's copying you? Let me load up Discord and see if I can find the Eldest Bro guy. See, normal user. Nickname is Elvis. I have streamer mode enabled by. Yeah, I found him. You all know who's copying you. Is it in chat? I was about to say, I don't see anyone in chat copying you. All right, do I just like full on just message this Elvis or eldest guy? Be like, yo, let me fix my shit. Try how I did this. Need something to like actually move it. This is gonna look bad, but I don't know how to do it. That didn't work. With emojis on the side? What does that mean? I give up. All right, what did I miss anything? Bro, imagine if that's the audio cable. Here's the thing: it can either be the USB, right? It could be the USB not giving the mixer any power. Fix this yet or not? I'm working on it. It's either it's not getting enough power. There's something on the bottom of the microphone that if I found the manual for again and tried tweaking with that, it might do something. 3, my RAM is just dying on me and I need to get like new sticks or something. Are you using the default cords or extra ones? So it didn't come with an XLR cable. I am using the one from my AT2020. So technically it's my extra one. I am planning on ordering a new XLR cable. And then for the mixer, I'm using the default cables. So I'm thinking might be good. I would say, hey, I was just told you can help me with audio issues. I'm currently getting audio. Oh yeah. I was about to say, like, am I reading all that out? No, I could just copy, message, paste. Probably took the freaking Wendy's desk or Discord overlay shit off so that way it doesn't look as stupid, but you know, it's fine. There are knobs at the bottom. So it's like a little slider that you could like adjust to 3 different settings, and I think there's either 2 or 3 of them that you could adjust. I remember doing it when I first got it. I don't remember how to do it now. And that's the only way like that's another way that might be able to be fixed. Bro gonna copy pasta me exactly what I did. I won't lie. Yo, welcome to the stream. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Without probably butchering it. So the cable for the AT2020 doesn't provide enough power, apparently causing you. No. Okay. It's the XLR cable. The XLR cable goes to the audio interface. Is that what I gotta be worried about? Or like, what's the move? Cuck duck, fuck you. Bro struggled so hard to try to say that. I say my name? Alright. Saying is slow in my head, and it's sounding like it's one of those trap users. Oh well, I'm good. I did message the dude, so it's just a matter of hearing back from him. All right. What if I look up up do stream elements first? The long story short, the cable, or long story short of the cables, could be pulling an electromagnetic field causing the crackling. Not guaranteed, but it's amazing. How the hell do I do that? Damn, a lot of chatters for a test stream. Yeah, we're trying to fix my audio. Welcome in, Zappy, by the way. But for some reason, ain't nobody knows what problem is going on. Stop stream. Here, how about this? Stop talking. You're banned in my chat. I don't care. You're not helping. Timeout. Let's give you 24 hours because it's the highest amount, and I feel like it. Like, it sounds fine to me, but I don't have headphones on. So here's the thing. It works perfectly fine if I'm literally just like this, just chatting. If I try to play a game, join Discord, anything else other than what I'm doing right now, it will start crackling every time I speak. And it will just run on its own. Thank you, so rude. Yeah, he was just being annoying. It's not like he was being that crazy rude. Because, like, I've heard worse. But, like, he was just kind of in here trying to rage ban and get banned. So I gave him what he wanted. I got an extra view out of it, and my analytics look good. So I can't complain. Is the cord rubbing against your interface, metal or anything? Yeah, it's wrapped around my fucking metal mic stand. Is that something? But only crackles on OBS. That is the weirdest part, too. I don't understand it. W rage baiters? Yeah, exactly. That's all they're here for. Like, I've seen a streamer that had a camera only flicker in OBS, which was, or it's such a weird app. Yeah, I don't understand why it's being weird. It shouldn't be, but you never know. Yeah, I mean, I do want a new mic stand, right? Now I gotta see if it's metal or not. What was I just doing? Where's it at? There we go. I'm gonna pull up the Amazon link for the mic stand that I was gonna get. I was gonna get one of the desk clamp ones. Yeah. So you got the desk clamp and then the actual like mic arm or XLR cable. I was going to try those because this one is like plastic or silicone around the actual cord. So I'm wondering, but that's the same as this, so that wouldn't be the issue, would it? I don't understand, bro. All I hear is replace any cables that were from the AT2020 to the proper ones for the new mic. That's the thing. The new microphone itself, no wires. Audio interface, only using audio interface wires. The only thing that's different is this XLR that I've had for a while. You want a semi-expensive cable with good shielding? Is that the move? Here's the thing. I found another one that looks like it would be better for cheaper. But there's a specific set of XLR cables I gotta be working with. I don't know what I'm looking for. Wait a minute. I might have found an alternative. Here's the only problem, though. Only problem is I don't fully know. Oh, wait. No, that's not even the right one. Wait, is it? Oh, no, I'm looking for. 3 hours until my birthday. Let's go. I have a Rode Pod mic and it never had issues through multiple things. Yeah, I don't know what it is that could be doing that. Talking about chest L viewership. Let's go. Looking better doesn't matter. No, here's the thing though. The looking better, right? This is the exact same cable. The looking better looks like it has more protection around the outside. I was only really thinking like, oh yeah, this is the cable that I need. If it protects the outside and it's not causing the magnetic field that you were talking about, the looking better one would be the one that I was talking about. Let me try and find one real quick. Okay. Replacing cables never hurts. It's just an easy fix to try. Yeah, it is basically the same as turning it off and turning it back on again. There's one other thing. There's one thing that is almost making me think. I got the hiccups. That is making me think it's the audio interfaces problem. And that being when we played Carry the Glass yesterday, when my audio just completely cut out, what I noticed is my phone was sitting on top of it. And when I moved it out of the way, I felt how warm it was, and the audio interface was like heated. So I'm wondering if it's just like a heating problem on the audio interface or what's up with that. But that's like a very last resort, which I don't want it to be that. Because if that's the case, the headphones we're gonna have to find a brand new wire for that works for non like actual mix amp audio interfaces. Because these ones, well, it's not like I need sound right now anyway, so I could unplug this and show y'all. It's wrapped around 10,000 million things. Holy shit. So like this is the jack. This is what goes into the audio interface for me to actually hear shit. This is about like 3 times the size of a regular audio jack that goes into like your normal input. So I would need something that goes, well, also these headphones require something like this on the end, right? So it's almost like a micro XLR. That's 5-inch. No, that's not a 5-inch audio jack. I'm not talking about like length of it. I'm talking width. The width and like diameter of it is wider than a typical 3.5. Gotta go. I'm sub. All right. I appreciate it, Sam. Enjoy your birthday. What length do you need for the XLR? Probably like a 3 foot. 3 foot's probably best bet. Yeah, I'll need a full 5 foot. My audio like interface is literally sitting right next to me. So that's probably my like how long of a cord I would need. Check Discord. World's best cables too. So that would be what I'd have to go with. Oh, wait. I really don't want to have to get this because it's just another extra thing. Not what you sent me. A lot of people get a cloud lifter for their microphone. What are the odds that's something I need to get? Not 100% sure, but it's an option. A new cable always can help, especially when your cord is old and meant for something else. It's not like it's meant for something else. It's both are XLR cables, male and female ends. I'm working with 2 different audio interfaces and 2 different microphones with the 2 options. So I had the AT2020 with Go XLR, and then I have the Scarlett Solo with the SM7B. I don't want to go back to the Go XLR. So if it's the audio interface, that stays. And it's the problem. I'm going to have to return it and try to get a new one. Which that's going to take forever. It helps, but you don't need it. I mean, the thing is, it's usually bought with a Go or SM7B. Now I'm wondering. Hold on. Yeah, this gives the microphone more power to it, which that could potentially be the reason why it's not working necessarily. So that's why I'm thinking if I get more power to the microphone, could that be the cause of the crackling? Might have to test both, do a test before committing to a new box. That's the thing. I don't want to commit to a new box. And the Go XLR, I want to give up because it takes so much space on my desk. I don't want to have it like. That's the reason why I wanted to downgrade it. Well, not downgrade. It also stops getting support updates and everything. So I'm not able to actually get new updates if needed. And that part really sucks. Like if I had to Go XLR Mini, I'd be like, all right, I'll settle. But I also just uninstalled all of the Go XLR shit. Like somewhat recently. Amazon does a liberal return policy. Well, here's the thing. I work for the motherfuckers. They're going to have to return it. I can force them. I am the inside man on this job. Now, if I get, I think the last, I'll save it as the last resort. I'll save the cloud lifter as the last resort. So that way, if all else fails and I think I have to go back to either the AT2020 or the Go XLR, I just get it, and then worst case, if I gotta get rid of all of it, then I just sell all of it. But honestly, there's a slight chance it is a RAM problem because I was getting RAM problems with Minecraft recently also. So there's multiple potential options of what could be causing this. I'm just trying to figure out which ones it is. The unstable RAM or not enough. It's using a lot of RAM for some reason. Like, if I have a game loaded, OBS loaded, and Discord loaded, my shit's nearly like 65 to 70% in use. Which it sounds high for 32 gigabytes of RAM. That sounds high. But the thing is, I've never had that much of a problem before. So I'm almost starting to think it's either I need new RAM sticks or it's something with power. 32 gigabytes should be able to handle it. Okay. Then I'm thinking the mic and the mixer or the audio interface, those two are just like not getting enough power. Because, Han, we had the Audio Technica set up for a while, right? I gotta go back to old streams. We had the Audio Technica set up with the Focusrite. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to double check real quick. Can I see previous streams? Yeah, creator dashboard. Why was it not letting me look at it? Video producer. Okay. I can see the VODs are there. Yeah, they're there. It's just for some reason I had to take like a complete separate pathing on my end to do it. Okay, when was... Yeah, this was a testing audio stream. So then the day we played Peak the first time and I filmed on Balatro, I was using the Audio Technica there. That was right when the update went through. Then we noticed the issues when trying to... I think that was the start of the issue. But playing off Balatro, oh, you have no idea. You do not know the extent of my addiction with that game. Or stop gambling, I guess. At least it's not real gambling, but at the same time, like, dog, that game has me in a chokehold. And if anyone knows it better than myself or anyone else, it's Trolleys. Yeah, I've dragged him into it almost. He kept on saying, I will have gotten into it eventually. Nah. I'll push that motherfucker to start. Oh my god. Balatro, I didn't even hear the game. I just know. Yeah, okay. But I'm starting to think that it's a power issue with the microphone. Like, it's not gaining enough power. And I could try getting a better USB-C or... I mean, the top of the PC is the best spot for it. Yo, Zappy, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. What's poppin'? still got I still got it. I haven't tried doing that full run for new follows in forever. The top is the worst. What? What did I miss? What? Oh, I'm booting it up. I think I chose a weird one to check. Case USB ports are so much worse than motherboard. Wait, so... Wait, but no, my camera's attached to it, and that's like the only spot that the camera works in. Should I try that? Because here's the thing. I had it on the back part before too, and that's when... Remember when we had the problems of it constantly cutting out every 3 hours? I'll call you right now to explain. Well, no, here's the thing. My USB 3.0s are on the top of the case. The back has only one USB 3.0, and I'm pretty sure that one has to be connected to... I have some back there that's using it because that's the only thing that gives it enough power. Unless my mouse isn't using that port anymore, because I think it was the mouse that I had to use it for. Oh. Need my flashlight. Okay. I just swapped. Here's the thing. Case USB... Okay. Here's the thing. Case USB-C ports are being powered by a cord from your motherboard using... Or that is being powered by the power supply unit. The motherboard ports are direct contact with stronger outputs. Okay. I just switched it. I used to deal with that issue. Yeah, but I don't get why the camera works best if I use it on the top USB-C or a USB port. That's the part that I don't get. Ugh. Camera uses less, I think. Not what... Okay, wait. It's not the camera needing the power from the PC. It's the Elgato Cam Link that requires the USB. Because the camera itself has a dummy battery. The thing that's actually plugged into the PC is the Cam Link that the camera's plugged into. Welcome back, Sam. Basically, just trying to see if it helps. That's what I just did. I just rearranged everything. So yeah, keyboard's working fine. I do want to test the crackles. Boot up a game. Yeah, what I did last time was I loaded up Peak because Peak was the one where we initially found the issues the most. So I'm gonna load up Peak, and all you gotta do is just tell me if it works or not. You'll hear it once the main menu loads. Why do I not hear the game, though? Yeah, for some reason, I don't hear it either. Okay, there we go. I fixed the problem. Okay, play offline. Okay, game audio is fine. Keep talking. All right, yeah. So we would hear crackling here. I don't hear crackling on my end, which that was usually my sign of, hey, you're crackling a shit ton. Tell me about what you just ordered in details. Okay, so basically, I just came back from going out and all that shit. So I got a brand new toothbrush, brand new toothpaste. I opened up some cards, which I forgot to show y'all. And then I got this Clueless sweater that actually Puffer just liked my tweet about, or showing off. On. Yeah. Like by Puffer. No crackling, baby. Get fix pull anything. Okay, so here's what I pulled, right? I only had I got 2 tins that I just randomly found at the CVS while I was grabbing the toothpaste. But here are the pulls. We actually got some solid pulls ish for just stuff. Halfway through, join my call. I won't talk just to test everything. All right, yeah. Give me 1 second. So I got Genesect EX. I got Meloetta EX. I got Pokeball, Volcarona, Pokeball Woobat, and then an alt full art ish, whatever you want to call it, Jellicent. You're crackling. I heard a little. That might be mic peaking. But let me turn that down actually. Just a tiny bit. Can't go wrong. Yeah, you can't go wrong with those ones. So, like, it could be a lot worse. But now, I'll try this. Okay. Now I'm in the call. Let's see if there's any crackling. I'm not hearing any. On my end, everything seems fine. Twitch is looking good. I spend too much on the TCG Pocket side of Twitch. I spend way too much on freaking Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's bad. We're never actually getting this shit. But to be fair, whenever I don't buy the gold and open up the new packs when they drop, I don't pull shit. I still have yet to pull an EX on the new one. Only crackling was when it peaked, which is manageable, but this is way better. All right, if this is way better, chat, that means the podcast is ready to start. I can finally start the What's Poppin' podcast. Oh! Let's go! My friend got a God Pack with Crown Mantike. Wait, in Pocket? That's insane. I have been with 2 people since TCG Pocket has been out, and both of them has pulled shit while I'm just like chilling in bed with them. That pisses me off. How am I the Pokemon nerd? Neither one of them opened Pokemon cards, and yet they both got God Packs before I did. I put one of them onto Pokemon packs. With fishing running slow and hogging resources, you are still not crackling. That's actually awesome. Not a RAM issue, was a power issue. That's what I thought. I started thinking when I tried doing everything I could with updating drivers and all that shit, and like trying to lower my RAM, it was not that. Because like even with just peak and OBS running, no problems whatsoever. It was at maybe 50 usage on 32 gigs of RAM. I was like, there is no way this is the problem. What? No God pack? Yeah, I've still yet to pull any God pack in any form of card opening. Oh, that was a long time ago. All right, don't make me sound old. But I'll say it's your birthday that's coming up. We got like, and why am I feeling more unk on your birthday right now than anything? Bullshit. I haven't pulled a God pack either, but I'm heading to bed. Night, y'all. All right, good night, Cat. Hopefully you wake up and you go to that card show this weekend and you pull at least 2 God packs, 2 different sets. I don't know. All right, I left to call him out. You should be fixed. All it took was me coming in. Pause. Probably saving Bravo's content yet again. I don't know about saving it. More like you made sure that my shit's not broken. But at least now we know I can stream without audio problems again. And I will take it. Because, oh my God, the amount of stress I had just from trying to figure out how to fix this audio problems. My entire downloads folder got deleted because I can't. Like, I tried deep cleaning my PC and forcing a clean start, and it cleared my downloads. All that just because I put it in the wrong USB. That's crazy. Was bye. All right, bye, Sam. Happy birthday again. I was like, where'd my spurt go? Learn something new every day took me weeks. The thing is, it does. How do I describe it? With my old setup, I had to do it the way that I have it now. So it's not like I was like messing around just putting in random USB spots. I put this specific USB spot in the exact same one that the Go XLR needed on my PC to make it not crackle, because when I did it the other way, it would crackle on the Go XLR, not here. I don't understand it. And the Go XLR, it had power problems, but it had its own power box that was directly into an outlet. And the only thing that the USB-C was doing was providing a connection from the audio interface to the PC. Dumbest shit ever. Always the stupid reasons, or stupidest reasons shit breaks. Exactly. I'm telling you. You want? I am like transparent when it comes to showing all the shit that streamers have problems with, but figure out offline. I'll do this shit live. Like, this is literally an audio testing stream. I was not planning on going live whatsoever. I was like, this is the last thing on my to-do list on my day off that I want to try to figure out. I need to do it. And even then, it's not even like I did everything that I wanted to do on my day off. Like, I still had to do, or I still got like a bunch of stuff that I'm going to figure it out, or I'm going to have to figure out in the next week. Which reminds me, trolleys, we figured out that counter didn't work, right? Like, we still gotta figure something else out. Because if I can't get that counter working, I'm gonna have to pay someone soon to code it for me. Because, yeah, I might have had it set wrong, but I assume it doesn't work. That's why I figured. Like, it figured that it didn't work, not that it has set wrong. I trusted your process of it. My thing is now, I know it's possible. Miss Kiff did it years ago. How the fuck did he do it though? Well, it's basically a yapping stream. Those are fun. Yeah, I'm good at just yapping and just chatting streams. That's no problem. When it comes down to I am trying to play games for gaming content and I can't have good audio while I do it, that annoys me. Like that just ticks me off because it's just like, why'd I pay all this money for a good audio interface, a good PC, a good camera, and then I try to play a freaking like $10 game and my audio interface just decides I don't want to do this no more. Yeah, a lot of people have done it. Yeah, there. It's just Miskiff's the one that I think of when I think reverse subathon. But the thing is, nobody publicly shows it. Whoa, we went frame by frame there. No, like if we do, uh, if I could spell, that'd be great. This person used this one. It got shut down 8 years ago. Or it didn't shut down 8 years ago, but it was up for 8 years. The only thing that worked, and it's gone now. I'm doing a risky play here. I'm going to try out a website midstream. And nobody uses it. I have no idea where to find this. Um, hold on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What? Dude, I don't want. It's the only way to do that with commands? I might have to either scrap the idea entirely or find a new way to work it. Well, the one Reddit post points to a dead website. Yeah, there's a dead website that used to do it easy. That one is the only thing that I know that could possibly do a reverse subathon. And now it's gotten to the point where I don't even know if it's possible. Might have to hire a coder off of Fiverr or something. I got no clue. These are all saying Shopify or overlays. I don't want either. So then what? I'm going to contact this person. I'm going to see if they could possibly do it. I'm going to message this Fiverr user or this dude. It's not going to be cheap, but it's going to be worth it. Because I could use it multiple times. And honestly, if other people want to use it, I could probably send it to them. But, like, damn. May take 7 hours to hear back from them, but it's fine. I'll hear back from them at some point. Yeah, it should be a simple one. So like if he could do it for the simple or the basic price instead of standard or premium, I'm chilling. But like that's gonna be questionable. ChatGPT is claiming Stream Elements, FossBot, or Mix It Up can do it, but it's AI, so who knows if it's true. Stream Elements does have their own subathon counter. The only thing is you cannot customize it to where it will count down. It will only count up. And since I want to do a reverse subathon, I can't do it through them. So let me try out FossBot. Let me look at them first. There's a chat bot. So Yeah, this wouldn't give me an overlay. Yeah, so if you looked up timers, then that's probably why it gave you a bot instead of an overlay, because the bot has a thing called timers where every 10 minutes it will auto paste a preset message into chat. Mix it up. Let me try and mix it up. I'll ask for instructions, see if it makes sense. Okay. Use a timer overlay, timer widget. Yeah, these are showing bots. So unless these bots specifically... Figure so you can manually or via chat command with the bot subtract time whenever someone supports it. Oh shit. Yeah, that sounds manual. I don't want manual editing on the timer, because that defeats the entire purpose, almost. This is saying something about a counter, though. That one counts. Like, actually counts, not a timer. Timer. Yeah, that one's based on intervals of time to paste a message. This one does help with clips, though, which is honestly not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I don't think mix it up. It's such a cool concept that like people have done, but is nowhere. Like there's nobody decided, hey, this person might also want to know how it works. Where'd my soda go? Person also might know how to set it up themselves. Let me not share this information with everyone. Like, bro is D1 gatekeeping how to do a reverse subathon. It's taking me days to even like not even care about saying what the entire like goal or the event is. So what would the countdown be for? I'll assume you'll be playing some. So the plan was I have every single generation of Pokemon ready to play. And I have a wheel that spins through all 9 generations. I have to catch a shiny Pokemon in each one of the generations before time runs out. Y'all were going to be able to sub and lower that time. And once time runs out, I would have to gift subs to a small Pokemon streamer. At least that was the idea for the challenge. But the thing is, every 5 gifted, y'all would be able to spin a wheel, which either adds a region back to the wheel, so I have to catch a second shiny in that location, catch one in the current location, or an extra one in the current location, do physical challenges to waste time, or like just stuff like that. So there was like challenges if you did gift subs to mess me up, but also remove time. And if I do the challenge wheel, that would have to add time. And I can't have a remove time option on the wheel. But that's the only thing. Like, having the wheel and a regular subathon is the only way I could kind of see it working. But even then, that would have to involve doing it for mainly gifted subs. And since subathon's going on, or not subathon, September's going on, that's only for individual subs. So individual subs, It would not be included in the subathon. That's stupid as shit. Why would I make someone pay in bulk for something that they don't necessarily benefit from other than watching me struggle? Like, they don't get a sub themselves. They have to gift the subs in order to trigger what they're subbing for. And even then, it's not worth it at that point. So, plus that's a lot of wheel spins. If I did it every sub. Because I'm the one manually doing it. Are you allowed to, or anything to increase shiny odds? Most of the games are not going to have the shiny charm. So the shiny Pokemon, the only thing that boosts the odds would be like Gen 8's mass outbreaks, Gen 8 or Gen 9's mass outbreaks, Gen 8's Dynamax adventures, and then 5, 6, and 7 would have to be fresh playthroughs. 4 would be Shiny Hunting Dialga, which I already am saved at on Brilliant Diamond. And then 1, 2, and 3 are all going to be fresh saves also. So essentially, no. Like maybe 2 generations might give me increased shiny odds. Everything else is going to be it's going to be pretty much full odds. Testing. Wee woo. Is this thing on? Yo, welcome up or welcome in. What's up? Tried saying your name and that like welcome at the same time, and it didn't work. You need custom commands that modify the timer when someone subs in bit. Stream Elements has a built-in timer command. Timer add 60 seconds. Timer remove 60 seconds. For a reverse subathon, you'll most likely use remove. Hold on, wait, you're cooking. Let me load up Stream Elements. Yeah, you actually might be onto something. All right. You can have Stream Elements do the command for every sub chat message. It would work. God, wait. Y'all are actually cooking right now. Hold on. How would I do it? Would I do it through chat commands? Because here's the thing. It would have to be a term that is only really going to be used when someone subs, and it has to be from a specific user being the bot saying it. Because if like say someone types out thank you for or like subscribe, now someone could just spam subscribe in my chat and it lowers it all the way down to 0 with nobody subbing. The automatic timers in now tie events. Those commands go to stream dashboard, Stream Elements dashboard. Got it. Bots, chat commands. Create chat command optional like exclamation mark reverse that explains the rules. Okay, so I create. Where's the create button? Oh, and variables? No, that's not it. How do I create a command? If you don't set it up now, I can help you set it up off stream, but I did not expect it to happen. You set it to mods only. Oh, true. That's to add subscriber alerts and add command. Bro, noob, I'm just getting back into streaming, dog. Like, streaming, like, the offline work is a full-time job. Okay, add new commands. User level, we're going to set it to moderator. Command is going to be The command has to have an exclamation mark. Stream dashboard bot chat command. Okay, yeah, I'm at making the custom shit. I'm now at what do I make it do? Like, what do I say it has to do in order for it to work? Exclamation mark timer remove 120. Okay, so do that. So timer remove 120. That's for, say, 2 minutes. We would need it for at least 5, so that's going to be 300. I would need to tie this to 5. Okay, I gotta go back to the other messages I say. Yeah, how do I tie the command? Like, no guarantee to work since AI is unreliable as hell. Yeah, but you are cooking with a method that I didn't even think about considering. So, like, there's a slight chance this will work. But the only problem is I don't know how to tie it. So that way, oh no, it will work. Okay, then if that's the case, I need the exact message of what a subscription says. You could try the prompt in ChatGPT, get the instructions on your end. I mean, what you sent me makes sense. It's just there's more of an execution behind it that I need to figure out. Like, I need the specifics on the alerts that pop up. So I think I need chat. I need OBS, or not OBS. I need Stream Elements to specifically announce every single sub. And then I need that sub message to trigger the timer, which is most likely going to overload chat just a slight bit. But if it could be pulled off, it is 100% worth it. All right, Trolleys. I'm assuming you're getting your commands, and then you're probably going to like send it either in chat or over Discord. So I'm going to have both ready for whatever command you're looking for. Okay, if that's the case, let me set up. Not that. Let me find the subathon countdown timer. Subathon. What? Oh, elements. That's what it is. Okay. Subathon edit. Roll setup. Chat commands. So hold on. There's a chat command to add subs. There's not a chat command to remove or not subs. There's a chat command to add time. There's not a chat command to remove time through the Stream Elements widget. Score call.
All right, I'm gonna walk you through it.
All right, bet.
Go to your Stream Elements.
like the main
Oh, I might
page
have
of
you
Stream
muted. Hold
Elements.
up. I forgot I muted Discord. There we go. Talk.
Yo,
Yeah, okay, I can hear you. All right. You're at your you're at your Stream Elements.
yeah,
All right, cool. What you're going to go is, or what you're going to go to is actually modules under chatbot.
chatbot modules.
All right, you're going to go to chat alerts.
Enable that.
Make sure it's enabled. Should be.
I never had it enabled.
Dog, that's where Stream Elements will tell you like people have subscribed and followed and all that shit. Like,
I have a little thing that dings, like on the top of my screen that
yeah, you have alerts, but you don't have chat alert. Your Stream Element says that people followed. I'm surprised you don't have it on. Anyways, click enable and then click into it so you can edit them.
yeah.
All right, you're gonna go to subscribers.
Uh-huh.
And realistically, you should just be able to click into the subscribers one, and then like either add a message or
There's a default one that just says thanks for subscribing, user.
yeah, that'll be thanks for subscribing, and then it'll add their name. But you can add a command to that. If you add a command that you have created, let's say for the timer.
But here's the thing, the Elements shit has the subathon. So like basically the Stream Elements subathon counter that's worked into it. It does not have a remove time option. It only has add time.
You don't need it through the Stream Elements timer.
Yeah, so
Like,
I need a different timer, and that the only one that I know of is the Stream Element.
so it was the same Stream Elements one that we tested, right?
I don't know. You never sent me the timer, and I never checked your stream when you tested it.
I was testing it and it didn't really work. So
It was the one on if you go to Stream Elements, then streaming tools elements subathon counter.
yeah, it didn't really work.
Yeah, that's the one that I have like saved at least. And the problem with that is if you go into edit for that, there is control panel setup. It says chat commands, pause,
And it
resume,
says that you can
but it says
add a
add.
negative, but the negative doesn't work. I remember testing that shit for like 10 minutes. Okay. I looked into it more. I got overzealous and said that it would work. The timer remove 120, for example, that Zappy's doing and suggesting that you set up. It is only a timer that would be in chat and not on your screen. Therefore, it wouldn't work.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they were kind of cooking with that because it says add time
Yeah, it's a
and there's a
great
specific command.
yeah, it's a great fucking idea. It's just you can't get it up on chat or you can't get it up on stream.
Oh wait, you tried the command to remove subs or to remove time, right?
Did not, because I've never set a timer like that. But I don't think they would be connected to the alert box thing. I don't think they're connected. You could test it.
I was about to say I'm testing this right now. I'm going to start the timer.
Yeah, have it up on your stream and then just do
And I
timer
got
space or exclamation point timer space remove space 120. And if that doesn't work, add seconds to the end of the message. That should remove 2 minutes. Because worst case scenario for an automated system, you can have Stream Elements control it all through the gifted subs and stuff like that.
so if I do minus 300,
might work. What the fuck is sub add time?
that's the default command for Stream Elements control panel.
Where's your timer on your screen, gangy?
Well, I mean, like it's pulled up on my main monitor, so that's why I was just like, I'll probably look at it. I'll add it as an actual look. Buzzer. Okay. There's the actual timer. Let's run it back again.
Yep.
Because wasn't on stream, but it also didn't work on my end.
Yep. 2 days ambitious, I know.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
no idea how hard it is to catch a shiny though with full odds sometimes though. Okay,
Okay,
what
so
if I
the
just
command didn't work. Now, no. What I want you to do is just copy this one.
copy the one you sent me?
Or oh, sorry, it's supposed to be timer, but you get the point. Exclamation point timer remove 300 seconds. Enable disable Twitter. The fuck?
What? I need Twitter's permission for this shit?
No, you shouldn't. Just try timer enable. See what it does. Fuck it. Watch it be like for a Twitter post. Huh?
I
Oh,
might
maybe you
have
have to add
old
a time.
timers to
Exclamation
shout
point
out my Twitter.
timer space enable space like 48H.
My current timers. And I could check that, right?
Current timers is your bot timers, like your messages, like any sponsor ones and all that kind of
Okay.
shit. Yeah. Fuck.
So then
I
yeah,
thought
it's
there was
it's
a
giving me as
way.
an example. Nice.
Thanks. I'm so fucking tired.
Okay, so
I was supposed to go to bed and I've been stuck trying to help you. Yeah, there's literally a fucking command called exclamation point vote kick.
yeah, timer not found. So I have to make a specific timer. I think this just adds or lowers the time for the cooldown of the message.
I think so too. Check one more thing.
1 in 8,000. Yeah, so the base odds are usually 1 in 8,000 or, well, specifically 1 in 8,192. And for that's all the way up till Gen 5. After that, it's 1 in every 4,096. That's base odds. And you are also not guaranteed 1 in 4,096 or 1 in 8,192. I have gone past shiny odds multiple times. Oh, I'm still past shiny odds on one specific thing. I figure giving me 2 days to complete a challenge is not that bad with full odds. Because it could take the whole stream for me to find one. Realistically, that is a possibility. Really, 48 hours for shiny hunting is nothing. Well, now you have streaks and shit in Arceus nowadays. Yeah, that's the thing. Arceus is not part of it. That's a wheel spin. So Arceus, you have to land on a 1% chance almost in order for me to add our Legends Arceus to the list of games I have to shiny hunt, because it technically falls under Gen 8. I assume ZA will be similar. It'll probably be something similar. They're bringing back alpha Pokemon. They're bringing back like a lot of the stuff that people liked in Arceus, but making it futuristic and in Lumio City inside of Kalos with Mega Evolution. But damn, that we're on some. I never thought Megas had a future in the franchise. They seem so disinterested. No, Megas are the most popular gimmick in all of Pokemon. Everyone hates Z moves. Dynamax, nobody really cares for. Everyone seems to like the Terastallize shit. So that might come back at some point. Z moves, I don't think are coming back unless they do remakes. Dynamax, it's going to take like 5 years minimum for those to come back. Besides for Pokemon Champions. They tried to make Gigantamax a thing. They had something going. Competitive, it was not good. So once you're done playing through the entire game, it was suddenly no longer a thing people wanted. It was just more annoying than at that rate. But when it came to Terastallizing, everyone uses it in competitive. It's like game changing. Megas were game changing. Z moves, I don't even know if anyone even used those in competitive just because they were just like the worst gimmick in the world. I guess 3 turns for him being big, yay. Not only that, they gave Gigantamax forms to maybe like 5 different Pokemon. And even then, the attacks weren't changing enough in battle to where it was worth Dynamaxing half the time. So really, it was just there so that way they could say they added a gimmick. But okay, this timer shit. How there's got to be another subathon timer. Let me look up subathon timer. Let me find one outside of. No, this one I tried using. This one doesn't work. So there's only 2 subathons I've ever like actually found and tried working with, and both of them can't remove time. On someone on Etsy?
Let me actually start looking at Etsy. Or
I tried looking on Fiverr. There's only one person that I think could potentially do it, and even then, they're pricey. Let me go back to original post. Is you
all right, Gangy, I'm gonna hop out of here because I was supposed to
these
be in
are
bed like 30
overlays
minutes ago.
for the stream elements shit, isn't it?
Probably. Anyways, later. Good luck. We'll figure it out.
All right, appreciate the help. Oh, give me one. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm looking at right now is showing overlays for a subathon that's powered through the same as wait. Can I message the user? Is this not how I message them? Oh, wait, no, this is to personalize. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to figure out a way to message the seller. There we go. Message seller. Gotta log into. Oh, wait, I'm creating it. Don't make me register my account. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, please don't let me or make me register a whole thing before I can send a message. Okay. Ooh, it specifically sent the posts I'm talking about from them. That's awesome. Try Chat GPT again. It suggested streamer.bot. It does look promising. Okay. They tried to make people care in Pokemon Go. Nobody does Gigantamax raids. The Gigantamax raids are terrible. I will say that straight up. Also, I'm turning off this freaking overlay because I don't know why that's up now. Okay. I'm looking at it. The thing is, I need a visual timer. So as long as this also has a visual timer that I could throw on screen and it does all this, then this would work. Maybe. Because that's the hard part. You can have one, you can have the other. You can't have both, it seems like. You can have it work through chat commands and like have the automated bot thing like how you brought up earlier. Or it will do the other option where you can have it on stream, but you cannot customize it whatsoever to the point where you can subtract time. Okay. Well, since you kind of just like proved that part wrong, let me see if I can install this real quick and try. Yeah, this is gonna be the last thing that I test before I have to end stream because I have work tomorrow and damn near backed up. Word. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to keep messaging the people on Etsy and Fiverr. And then hopefully that does end up working. Just the reverse subathon does sound fun. Exactly. I think it's creative enough because it's not been done that much or it's not as common that doing a reverse subathon would almost catch eyes alone. Then you got the Pokemon community that know the shiny odds. You got my community who some of them may not know how shinies work or how Pokemon work, but they like seeing me lose my mind. And I got challenges that are also set up in the off chance I can't do the reverse one. At least there's something I could do. So Um, so that's installed. Is it running? Very good. My downloads and run it from there. Okay. Streamer.bot. Windows protected your PC. Uh-oh. Run it anyways. Fuck it. Here we go. Nice knowing y'all. I'm gonna have to buy a new PC after this because it's gonna hack into my shit, and then everything's gonna get deleted and shut down. And okay, what do I do? Actions, queues, pending. What? What am I looking at? Timers. Okay. I could not find this timers thing that it said to do. Okay. First sub. That's how it works. Not services. Oh no, it is services. At at the least, the fact that it does trigger without chat is a step forward. As if it can visually change the time instead of removing, and it's what am I trying to say? I'm like trying to learn this whole freaking program thing while also trying to talk, and my brain can barely handle one of those things at a time. I'm seeing timers. It's looking like it's just a chat timer. Stream elements. Okay, I linked my stream elements to streamer.bot. Ew, that's what it looks like. Am I logged into the wrong account? Like, why is that my profile picture for that shit? Like, it's an extension. Or have what do I even? A scene called what? What the fuck am I reading? This isn't showing an ad time still though. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff to add time. I'm not seeing stuff to remove time. No, if a coder would just randomly come into chat. Here's the thing. I had a coder on Twitter that DM me saying, yo, I might be able to help. And all he talked about was money. I was like, I'm not giving a flat rate unless I know it can be done. Some Pokemon box breakers trying to follow me on my personal account and not my stream account. But also at the same time, not posting how much it's charging, but he's got stock. I'm not going to message him on personal account though. Is that something that I would do on my stream account? But y'all, my main account does not know I stream. Why the fuck they there? I'm almost tempted to message the coder back on Twitter and be like, yo, I could do max of whoever amount. You get it to me by this time. It's yours. Main account is in for a surprise. If my main account is privated, and then I have my actual or the Bravo account, which honestly, I don't post on either. I post more on the Bravo account than anything, but even then, the Bravo account's been dry. Like last thing I posted was on August 15th. And I didn't even post all of the clips from the stream that I took those clips for. Reminds me, let me just go ahead and post one real quick. Why not? Where's the last clip of it? So you just restarted streaming. How long was your break? When did I necessarily start? Okay, so I picked it back up last month. Beginning of last month. The last legitimate stream where it wasn't just testing or doing it just to see if it could work. Last one I remember is like, ooh, actually, wait, I can figure this out. It won't tell me the specific date. It will tell me though when it happened. Should. Because I had all VODs go to you. This was before multi-streaming. I tested multi-streaming before I fully came back. But the last actual stream before my break was September of 2024. To be fair, I wasn't fully back. Yeah, I think this doesn't seem right. Okay, here's how I think it went. I forced myself to try to get back into streaming a little bit, and last one happened almost a year ago. Regular scheduled streams haven't happened since 2023. That was the last time I went like full on, like I'm doing this day, this day, this day. Nothing's going to stop me. The last time that happened was beginning of 2023. Then I only streamed for I did a Pokemon Draft League. I streamed for Nintendo Directs. And I streamed here and there beginning of 2024, end of 2023. But like there's major gaps between each stream in 2023. Like there's one in July, no, two in July, one in August, one in October, one in November. This one broke in February because there's two different VODs for the exact same stream. Another one in February, but that was for Pokemon Direct reaction. Yeah, so the last one, I'll call it my part-time era because I wasn't full-time streaming, but I definitely did it more than just I'm gonna go live and hope people tune in. The last regular streamed part-time stream was back in 2023. That was the last time. After that, I tried streaming only on YouTube because I felt like my Twitch died since I took so long of a break. So I only streamed on YouTube for a little bit. But that was the scattered schedule. Now it is both platforms at the same time, 3 days, 2 to 3 days a week. Well, YouTube generally is even harder. Honestly, the way I've been doing it, I haven't been streaming to YouTube specifically, like how y'all see it. I've been streaming it to the shorts page, which that has been giving me a little bit more. I think burnout as usual on for Twitch streamers. That's not necessarily the case. It's not that I was burnt out. It was that I tried splitting time up between multiple things. I'm trying to make it sound a lot nicer than it is, but I'm gonna just flat out say it. I was with someone and I spent so much time with her that I stopped streaming, and then shit went so downhill that there was no going back to streaming like how I used to, no fixing the relationship, and eventually the relationship died. So then that's how I got my time back, and that's why I'm full-time streaming again. Basically. That's my reasoning behind it. So, because I got out of my long-term relationship, who sucked up literally all of my stream times, and who would actually get upset with me if I wasn't giving them attention, or would be annoyed if I were to stream. I basically killed my own Twitch channel, and I'm trying to get it back. So that's where I'm at now. I messed up by choosing the person over the over the hobby. I'm not saying that that's the case every single time, but for the person it was the wrong person to make that decision for. If it was someone different, the outcome could have been different. But overall, streaming would still have to be in the mix in order for it to work. Because honestly, I like streaming. That's the thing that I've gotten. I have to get used to saying I enjoy streaming, because I used to be like, I mean, I liked streaming. It was cool. But after not having it for damn near what, 2 years, coming back to it and kind of feeling like I'm actually growing back to where I'm at or where I was before I stopped, I actually feel like it's back to me doing this for fun again. Because I did it for fun, I made money off of it. Then I killed it because of the said person, and then said person got into streamers and streaming that they started watching more of them. But when I did it, it was a problem. Then left them. Didn't have a way of streaming just yet. Met another person who happens to also be a streamer. And now she's doing her own thing. I'm doing my own thing. But we're both kind of like growing on Twitch at the same time. I would say at the same pace, but honestly, she's fucking crushing it. She's doing way better than I am now. Like, she guaranteed she's gonna hit partner before I ever would. Even when I was at my peak on streaming. My peak of streaming was, what was I pulling back then? I was getting like maybe 20 viewers a stream, give or take 5. That was about my average. So like I had the momentum, then I killed it, and that's the worst part. Partner's hard to get that level of viewership. That's the thing. Finding like consistent viewers that always want to come back. That's the hard part. The trick with that is just being consistent, because if they don't know when you're streaming, how are they supposed to tune in? But it's also easier if you daily stream. I don't. I have a set schedule that works as well for me as it possibly could. But you know the guaranteed events that are going to happen, because Thursdays are roguelike games, Tuesdays are story games, and I have an optional stream that are usually set on Fridays that are 4 collabs. This week is an exception, because yesterday I streamed the collab game, so I moved the story game to Friday. Streamer I watched did the sporadic thing, but they streamed all summer. Now is averaging 10 to 20 people, maxed out 125 subs, so he rebuilt his channel. Damn. Yeah, I didn't do sporadic. No, I did do sporadic a little bit. I did sporadic, but it was event stuff and group collabs, and that helped a lot. But the group I used to stream with either died out, stopped streaming, or just like I just don't talk to them or keep up with them as much. There's a handful that I'm starting to like. I could get back into contact with, who create more content. One of them was actually in my stream yesterday. I just don't play any of the games that she's been playing recently. So like, what am I like? What would I be playing with them? Yeah, usually you need to have people to play Peak with. Yeah, so like, I load that up just to test the audio. I played with Trolleys, who was in the call earlier, trying to help walk me through his way of trying to set up the timer. He's one of the only ones that still, actually, yeah, he is one of the only ones in my original stream group of maybe like 10 people I would hit up at any given time that still streams and I'm still in contact with. Everyone else is either one dropped off, so they still stream and I'll talk to them, or I'm not trying to flip y'all off, but like, I still talk to them, but they don't stream anymore. So it's like, I almost have to find more people to collab with. Like, I gotta do that whole process all over again, and that whole process was a bitch the first time. I put an excessive amount of time into finding people to collab with, and then stacking the collab on top of that, or on top of the other scheduled shit. Oof. That was a solid year that is completely blanked out of my memory just because of how rinse and repeat it was and how much time I put into it. I can't tell you. I could tell you probably like how I started. I'm associated with the channel that got me to that point. So I'm not gonna shout them out or say anything. But like, I essentially would go on to a giant stream collab maybe 2 to 3 times a week with at least 8 other creators. And I would do that every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or no, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those were my Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. I would leave work early in order to make some of these collabs on time. I would use paid personal time to leave an hour early from work so that way I had enough time to go home, set up for the stream, then stream. And that was just for one channel I wasn't even fully a part of. Then you got my own streams, which that would be back when I was streaming Valorant all the time. So I would have 2 to 3 people playing Valorant on two days a week, then have to repeat the giant group collab process all over again. That lasted all of 2022. Keep in mind, I had a full-time job still too. Same exact one that I'm working now, basically. Only difference is different location, different process. So 40 plus hours a week for work. I'm almost doing 40 plus hours in content whenever I'm off. It's a lot of days with a full-time job. Exactly. You know, that is the grind I had to be on in order to get to that point. I'm trying to take it more slow now. So the growth is going to be, it's going to be maybe a fifth of the speed in which I grew last time. At very least. And not only that, I'm going to be doing it solo. Well, not fully solo. I'm going to have trolleys in. I'm going to have like, we're going to do streams with other friends and all that shit. But as of right now, that is the plan. So any idea what you plan to be playing? So I actually have a lot of games that I just need to get around to playing that are going to be all on stream, all on YouTube, mix of both, because my plan is grow YouTube. Grow YouTube, have Twitch VODs be turned into YouTube videos. Clips go to TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And basically, streams are going to be all just almost live recordings, but I will include chat. Like, I will re-chat messages and everything, but Twitch is going to be live video recordings for YouTube, for Shorts, for Reels, for TikTok. Essentially, just like constant cycle it. That's the plan. But just for games that I have ready, well, we still have to go back and play the other map for Carried the Glass. I got some Halloween stuff like Dark Hours and the Anomaly Project, which those would probably be good for that time. Peak, Repo, Rematch, Schedule 1. And then I got my playthroughs, which is Blueprints that I'm playing through now. I did Firewatch. I got Last Report, Mouthwashing, Date Everything, Raft, probably at some point. Superliminal, Telling Lies, The Quarry, Stanley Parable, Viewfinder, um, and then I got the collab story ones like A Way Out, Split Fiction, It Takes Two. I want to do that entire trio on stream. Roguelike games for my Rogue Nights on Thursdays. We got Balatro, Clover Pit, Desktop Survivors, Drop Pockets, Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, Elden Ring Night Rain. I bought one recently called Fly Night that I figured it looks goofy, so I try it out. Haste, Inscription. I got Pokemon Emerald Rogue that I'm going to try out on stream at some point. That's like years of content right there. That's just this new stuff that I bought. That's just the new stuff. There's also the games that I could go back to all the time. Like Balatro, I could literally go back to whenever. YouTube Shorts streams love Balatro. So that's good on me. I play way too much of it, so that helps out. That's not to mention all the Switch games I have. When DA drops, I'm going to be grinding the shit out of that. I got other games on here that I've already had. Like I could do Devour streams. I could do Escape Sim 2 when that drops. I got Slay the Spire 2 when that drops. I could do playthroughs of like Gas Station Simulator or like the simulator games. I could play Minecraft. Minecraft's an easy one to go back to at any point. Lethal Company. I probably wouldn't stream shit like Counter-Strike, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, all that. I probably won't do that because that's too competitive for streaming, for me, at least. Like, it's either I pay attention to one or the other. I can't do both. But, yeah, that's just what I have installed. My game library on Steam is crazy. My Switch game library is mainly Pokemon, but it's still there. And that's just the stuff that I have currently purchased already. Keep in mind, I'm also good. Like I'll toot my own horn. I'm good at doing the just chatting stream. I can literally do whatever and turn it into content. I got years of content. I could probably turn it into decades. Streamer I mentioned, if he does something multiplayer games, I'll point him in your direction. He does variety and a big Pokemon nerd. He lists every Pokemon on stream for fun sometimes. I did a thing earlier in the month, like last month. I did a find your favorite Pokemon. Your favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I did one of these tables for a stream. Ultimate favorite Pokemon finder. That's what it is. So it's actually still saved. So this is what we're looking at. What's up, Cameron? Welcome to the stream. Yo, bro, nice setup. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I did one of these streams before where I tried figuring out all my favorite Pokemon. I changed all the ones to like shinies because I shiny hunt. Like that's what I was originally known for on stream, being a shiny hunter. And then I was just like, let's do some other stuff, you know? But he did that exact one. Yeah, I've done this before. I haven't done like the name every Pokemon one. That one would be a struggle and a half to do. But I might try doing it first. Yeah, like I'm also a Pokemon nerd. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to definitely stream a shit ton of Legends comes out. You can name all 1,000 plus from 1,000 plus from memory. Eh? If you showed me the silhouette, I can name it within 0.5 seconds. If you showed me a Pokemon and asked me what the shiny looks like, or tell me if it's a fake shiny or not, I could do that. If I'm only looking at the names and as they pop up, probably not. Like, I need that visual aspect in order for me to be like, that's that Pokemon. This is what the shiny looks like. This is a fake one. It's clearly Jigglypuff seen from above. No, it's Pikachu, remember? Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! Fuck! Oh, football season started. It is now officially football season. It's football season, and that means I actually have to pay attention to my fantasy football drafts. It makes sense. I saw people doing fantasy drafts. Yeah, I did two. I did one last Saturday, and then I did one. I was supposed to do one on Sunday, and I completely missed it because I streamed. That's the multiplayer Balatro stream took place of me doing a work fantasy draft. I got some solid players from auto draft, but nowhere near anything that's going to carry me through the season. Is there any money involved? I think for the one they're talking about doing a $10 buy-in. The other one, no, it's just for fun. Thankfully, there's a good chance both are free. We've been doing free for the one for the past 4 years, and that's the one that might have $10 involved. The other one is with work, and they aren't doing the buy-in, so I should be fine. Hopefully. I'm hoping. Well, little stakes can be fun. It's fun when you know the sport enough and the player's stats well enough to make smarter decisions than pick someone up because of a funny name. That's how I started. I knew no football whatsoever. I did not know ball, and I will say that 100%. But now I understand meta players to pick up. I'm still not guaranteed to do well anywhere. In any of my leagues, I'm not guaranteed to make it even top 5. In both leagues, well, one league has 8, the other has 12 to 14. You don't sound like a hardcore football fan. I am a fan of the Eagles. I cannot name every single player on the Eagles. But I do enjoy the sport. I enjoy watching it. I don't think there's a single sport that I can name every player on a team. That doesn't mean that I'm not like a crazy fan or anything. Well, okay, I'm not a crazy fan. I am a fan of the Philly teams. So we got the Phillies. I appreciate the Flyers. I'll watch them. I appreciate the 76ers. Don't really watch them anymore because for other reasons. And I watch the Eagles. So Phillies and Eagles probably can get, or I could probably name like a solid amount of them. Flyers can't name a single one. And I know Embiid and Maxey. And I don't even know if either one are on the team still anymore for the Sixers. Guessing you're in Philly then? I am Eastern Pennsylvania. I'm not Philly specifically, but I am Eastern Pennsylvania. So between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles, I chose the better option. Close enough. Yeah, it's essentially the way you pick your team in Pennsylvania is you have either the Steelers if you're on West Coast or the West side, East side has Philly, and if you don't like either one in that state, you are either bandwagoning from another state or like you moved into PA. Oh wait, no, that's from another state. Um yeah, from another state, you're a bandwagon or you just don't know ball. I'm up north in Montreal, so we just so I'm just forced to pay attention to hockey. So then why am I forgetting where Montreal's at? That's in Canada. Like first instinct was Canada, so I'm thinking the Maple Leafs or at least Toronto teams. But I don't even know if that's accurate. Is Montreal Canada? Now I'm gonna look like I don't know shit. Which I don't, but yeah, it's in Canada. I fucking knew it. I was overthinking the shit out of it. Chat, anxiety is a real problem. And it causes overthinking, and people will constantly doubt themselves, including everything that they know for a fact. I know Montreal is in Canada, and yet I still overthought it. A geography streamer, he is not. Dude, put me in GeoGuessr, I'm gonna think I've seen that place, and it's like some random country in like South America. Keep in mind, I have only been outside of the States to go to Canada and Italy. And the Bahamas? No. Was it the Bahamas? I took a cruise to some islands. Yeah, Nassau. So it was the Bahamas. See, there I go again. Like, I barely leave my house. How am I supposed to know what's in another country? Like, I barely know what's down the street. Keep in mind, I did move end of last year. So, like, I am still trying to figure this out. Ever thought your vacation? I knew it was Nassau. I couldn't remember if it was the Bahamas because we always called it Nassau on the trip. But I know Nassau's not the name of the country. So I had to look up Nassau and see it's the capital of the Bahamas. I haven't gone to school in forever. I graduated high school literally damn near 8 years ago. I think coming up on 8 years. And I dropped out of college about 3 times. If that doesn't show about the level of intelligence I am at on a current day-to-day basis, I don't know what will. I'm good at math. Give me numbers, I know what I'm looking at. Handful of things, if you throw me into it, I can pick up on it easy. But like, don't ask me to read a book, bro. Like, chat is about as far as I will go on reading anything for fun. To be fair, probably Endless Water looks like the same for the most part. There's color variation based on the climate, I'm pretty sure. So there's somewhat of a way to tell. But people are doing it based on like, oh yeah, the cloud formation. Don't give me no shit like that. I learned cloud formation in like 5th grade, and you think I retained that? No. 3 times, that's a lot of student debt. Okay, first time was paid for by my parents because it was straight out of high school. I thought I could do it, and then I was just like, I'm not doing that. I'm dropping out. I've did damn near academic probation. I was like, yeah, no, I'm out. They paid it off because I didn't have a full-time job. I was working part-time, maybe gain 20 hours a week if it's a bad week and they need me. And then I got a full-time job. I paid off my personal student loans there because it was only for 1 semester and it was for 2 accelerated classes. So that wasn't as bad. I paid that off myself within like 2 months because I had no other bills. First time getting a full-time job. And before, all I had to pay for was gas. So I was just like, all right, bet. I'm going to pump out as much hours at work as possible. I have nothing else to spend it on. 2K knocked out. Like 2K student debt knocked out. And the third time is paid for by my work. So I'm technically still enrolled. I've never logged back into the website. And I don't even know, like, what? 10 months? What was, because I was at this house when it happened, but I was also with my ex at the. But when was the last time I tried doing schoolwork while with her? It had to have been. No, that's over a year ago now. Oh shit! It's been a year since I last logged into my school shit. If not, like, close to it. There's still a module 1 test for statistics that I gotta take. That I'm a year behind on studying for. And all it is mean median mode, reading graphs, I think that's it. Soon to be college graduate. I'm sure he'll get a great mark. There's absolutely no way in hell I'm going to be able to graduate college. That is not in the cards for me. I am not college material. I was never good at school in high school. And I also don't necessarily have a set passion in life that I could see myself doing it almost till I die. Were you even trying to take statistics? So the class was statistics. The way that was going to work is because I dropped out of 2 colleges. They wanted to make sure I was about it. They're like, we're going to give you statistics. You pass the class, you can fully enroll in the school. We need to make sure you're about it. I wasn't about it. So I took the statistics because I already learned it in high school. So I was like, this is easy. Not when you have a 6-year gap between when you last learned it. So that shit was a struggle. Plus it was self-paced, so I would maybe get on self-teach for about 20 minutes. Then I would just do something else. Just because I wasn't feeling like learning. Probably a tad more than mean medium mode. That's the that shit is easy enough. No, that's the thing. That's what they started with. That's module 1. It's a little bit more of that stuff for module 1. But that's the test I still have to take. I still gotta do mean, median, mode, skew right and left graphs. I have to do the box charts on mean, median mode, and then min max. And then I have to apply it with case samples. I can't remember. Yeah, standard deviation was another one. Outliers, like identifying outliers. There was a lot that went into it. That was all just the first chapter. And I do know it enough to where I could have taken it. I just didn't want to. A mix of didn't want to, and also, like I said before, how I had an ex that basically took all of my time that I stopped streaming. I started school trying to see if she would support it, and then I ended up getting lost in that to where I completely lost school again. When I'm telling you, I damn near rotated, or my entire life rotated around that woman, and it was, I'll say it, almost a waste. I was like, thanks from hell. Here's the thing. At the time, I enjoyed my time. Outside, if you had an outside POV, you would see that she did absolutely nothing for me and I did everything for her. It was not good. I still hang out and like talk to her younger brothers, so like I'm still cool with them. But like, yeah, no. Like that the only thing funny enough, the one thing that separated us was us almost having a kid on accident. That was the one thing that divided us to the point of no return. Like I saw flags that showed me I needed to get out of there, and when she was on her on and off shit again, and she was just like, "Yeah, no, I think we need to call it. Like, I think we need to give it a break, and then get like maybe we'll be back together." Second, she started hitting me up again, I would like just block straight up. I was just like, I'm third. I've gone back to her. Okay, gone back to her twice. Been with her once before that. So I've been in 3 different attempts on being with her. All 3 attempts failed. So 3 strikes, you're out. Tell me I'm not a baseball fan now. Well, it's hard to see it when you're in the middle of it. Yeah, I enjoyed my time with her. It was fun just having almost that freedom of it almost being just 2 people that you gotta worry about yourself and the other. That I enjoyed. Like, almost every moment felt like it was just 2 people in the entire world. After that, like, outside of that, though, there was some stuff that she did that I didn't like, and she wouldn't change. And we've tried making it work, and it ended up eventually not working. And then we found out that she was pregnant with while away on a vacation. Um it was my kid. She didn't get pregnant on the vacation. Like it was for a weekend trip, and she found out on the trip that she was pregnant when it was pretty much too late to find out. And then uh ended up having a miscarriage. So after that, split up, and then she has tried hitting me up after that, but I was just like, it's been 3 times, and a miscarriage changes the entire game. So, hopefully, it takes less than 3 strikes if there's a next time. Not with her. Not next time with her. It's bet. There's part of me that is just like, she's got my shit. I gotta at least talk to her once. But even then, I'm just like, I don't even know why or what she has in mind anymore. I'd rather just be without it. My bro had a similar experience with his ex. Dude, shit's messy. Thought they got married and divorced. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, funny enough, next year, if I was still with the long term ex that I almost had a kid with, I was considering proposing. But thank God I didn't. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, right? Struggling with on your own financially. Having an ex that has traits that should be dropped that don't fit your lifestyle. And I damn near almost gave her half. Nah, absolutely not. Divorce is way more steps to get out. Divorce. If you are married and you want a divorce, that marriage is suddenly a trap. That's a trap that you cannot get out of. And the one person that can help you out will. Like, it's like you getting stuck in a bear trap, you calling out for help, and the person that comes by wants to saw your leg off in order to get you out of the trap instead of trying to pry it open. You need to find yourself someone that will warn you about the trap before you step in it. That's the kind of person you gotta end up marrying. Because they will care for your well-being. They will care for your mental health. And that is the best possible advice I could give to anyone if they are looking to try to get into a relationship. That shit is... It's a lot. It's fun in the moment. Looking back, though, sometimes it's just way worse. Because you don't have the freaking rose-tinted glasses on. When you're in the trap, you don't see the problem. Yeah, that's another thing. That sucks. Like, if you are in the situation where you know it's a problem, there's always still part of you that will not leave. Because realistically, I caught on to the problems I had in the relationship early on. But I'm someone where I'm like, if I start something, I gotta see it through. And if I give up on it, there is no hope. So that's why I was just like, she left. I gotta deal with it this time. You'll find reasons to justify it. Yeah, exactly. You'll just be like, oh yeah, she's not that bad of a person. Like, I swear, like, it's fine when when it's just us two. Like, she just doesn't do well with crowds or like does all this shit. But I was with someone for maybe a month, introduced them to my entire mom's extended side of the family, who knew the other one for years. They liked the new one more than the ex, off of just 2 hours of talking. You know how bad it is that 2 hours had more of a positive impact than 2 years of being with someone? That is bad. And literally, there was only one thing that I was told that was the problem with the one that I was talking to for less than a month at the time. And even then, I mean, I don't want to like just straight up say it, but like a certain hindrance in the mental compartment usually provides struggle with like eye contact conversation. You know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But slight trace of that. But because it was recognized as that, and it is like an actual thing that she brought up before with me, they were just like, okay, yeah, that makes total sense. Not a problem. Yeah, I have a lot of friends with the neurodivergence. Oh yeah, I definitely have the neurodivergence shit. Mine. I got diagnosed. I got ADHD, anxiety, and depression. Undiagnosed. I still need to check out. Autism. Because I am bad at eye contact. And like, I always say it as a joke, but like, it's gotten to the point where I don't even think it's a joke anymore. I'm just like, oh yeah, I got a touch of the tism. Then it's just like, wait, I can't make eye contact. Oh, the Fiverr person messaged me. Hold on. Fiverr. What? Some reason blocked me off. Yes, I can make that for you. I have made several OBS overlays. It's essentially a web page that includes every browser search you want, full AI to customize it. I'm saying. Christ. I almost don't want to get into a conversation with this Fiverr dude right now just because it's so late and I should be in bed. It's damn near 12. Uh-oh. Keep on seeing the same goddamn name. Y'all ever see like a name that you didn't think was common until you met someone with that name and then all of a sudden everyone's named the same thing? That's what it feels like for me. I have seen the same name. The name's also a word, but like never recognized it more times than any time now. I cannot go to a store. I cannot like look on Fiverr and find people that don't have the name. Like, bro, one in their mother named people. Shit, kitty fell. Let me guess, you get up at 6. I'm supposed to get up at 6. I get up at like 6. I go into work all the time, but what are they gonna do? Fire me? Like they need me too much to fire me. I'm humble enough to know that they could get rid of me. I'm smart enough to know that it would take about like 4 people to replace me. Anyway, chat. I'm gonna end off the stream by doing the Wordle today. So if you don't want to get spoiled for today's Wordle, don't look. I guess I don't know. I think I pop out. Oh yeah. If you're not looking to get spoiled by the Wordle, don't look at the answer. But we're doing it. All right. You're fine. Well, it's past midnight. Yeah, I'll be fine. Anyways, I do this word to knock out all the vowels except for. Oh, all right. Do this, even though we know it has the E, just to knock out some letters and. Only one vowel? I'll definitely come back to another stream. You seem chill. Probably better with a plan besides fixing shit. This is just my. This is an impromptu stream. I wasn't supposed to be live for 3 hours, but I'm here. Most of my actual streams are still chill, but also at the same time, like. I feel like I set a good example, but not the best example. I'm trying to think of good words to guess with without repeating letters that I know don't work. I mean, this knocks out. Are you kidding? I was one letter off because I decided to repeat a letter knowing damn well it wasn't supposed to go there. I could have gotten that in 3. But I got it in 4. Lakers in 5. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's stream with Rogue Knights. But be sure to follow all social medias: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, @officially Bravo, twitch.tv/Bravo official if you're on the YouTube side. Use code Bravo, 12% off at technosportusa.com. Join the Discord if you want weekly updates on the schedule. But I finally set up the Twitch schedule so y'all can see on Twitch itself what my schedule is looking like. But yeah, I do the Wordle every day in the Discord. There's a Pokemon bot that you can catch Pokemon in. If you feel like doing it, any of those, feel free. I'm live tomorrow starting at 8. And I think what did I say I was going to stream? I always forget. Drop Pockets. Drop Pockets. It's a 8-ball billiards roguelike. I've seen minimal gameplay on it, but it caught my interest to the point where I bought it. So we're going to be playing that soon. We're going to be playing that tomorrow, and then we got more blueprints on Friday, which I did transfer all the notes over. So we should be good on that. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST. If you want to figure out what it is for your local time, if you're in the Discord, it has the bot in that too. I set up the Discord to make it as easy as possible for everyone to understand what's going on. So, with that being said, and without me rambling for another hour on accident, I'm going to go ahead, get some sleep, get ready for bed, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow.